Well, we're down here in the pits at Valvoline Raceway with Tobby Bellbowen. Toby, this is your fifth full season of racing sprint cars. Do you still pinch yourself thinking that you're doing this?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I was racing the other night with Brooke Tatnell, and he passed me, and I passed him back, and then he got back by me again. And just to be racing with the guys I grew up watching, it's always pretty exciting. But you try and put that in the back of your head once you're out there racing.
You've pretty much done all your racing around this place here. You've travelled away to Dubbo, had some success up there.
Yeah, every time I've kind of raced somewhere else, we've run really well. People say it's a bit daunting run against the wall, but I mean, I like it. I like the expectation. We went to Dubbo and we run third to Robbie and James. That was a couple of seasons ago. Went to Toowoomba early last season and a couple of top tens there. So I mean, I like traveling. We just got to make some more time for it, and hopefully we get to travel to some places like that in the near future.
Mate, you've got passion oozing out of your body to race these cars. Why is that?
I just think it's the most pure form of racing. I mean, you look at any other form of racing, it doesn't quite have the excitement level that sprint car racing does. It's all about the driver and the way they drive their car. I think if Johnny Shots can win in my car, why can't I win in my car? So yeah, I don't think there's any other racing like it, and I think that's what the cool part about sprint car racing is.
Your dad was a very good race car driver back in the day, and your brother Roddy has done quite well as well. Not far off that feature race win.
I hope so. That's what everyone keeps saying. You just got to keep chipping away, and that's what we're doing every night. The last few nights here, we've been pretty close, but there's some tough guys out here tonight, and yeah, like I said, just got to keep chipping away. I would speak to guys like Peter Murphy, yourself, and a lot of other guys, a lot of experienced racers and crew chiefs and people involved in the sport, and they keep saying that I'm close, but I don't know how close I am. I just got to keep chipping away, and hopefully we're there sooner rather than later.
Well, we are brother-in-laws. Last season you went over to America and you crewed for Joey Saldana for about 6 weeks. That must have really helped your confidence to come back home and race this year.
Yeah, I think it makes you realise what guys like, say, Jamie Veal and McFadden and those guys that do race in the States, you realise what they're learning over there. I mean, I just crewed for a guy for 6 weeks, and I learned so much, and I still feel intact with the sport, but it makes it a lot easier to come back racing. But I mean, I'd love to have the advantage of racing over there and not really having an off season. But yeah, I mean, I learn a lot with the Modder team, and I owe a lot to them to be able to take me all around America and go racing with them. It's a really professional operation, and Joey's a really professional racer himself. So I learned all different aspects of the sport over there and met a lot of people, went to a lot of tracks, and yeah, definitely very fortunate to do that.
Bit ironic, Joey was your childhood hero.
Yeah, it was funny. I mean, you look at photos from when he was pitted here, and you look at photos every now and then about how how young I was and how cool he was. When to me.
So you're saying he's not cool anymore?
He's still cool, but it was just cool to see, like as a kid that wore Coke bottle glasses, to see a guy with glasses that used to kick their butt. I looked up to him and was able to stay in contact with him, and then grew up racing and got to know him a bit, and I just sent him a message one day, say, hey, can I come crew for you? And he was happy for me to come out. So, he's a really cool guy. He's got a great family, a great team behind him. And, I owe a lot to Joey for, being so helpful. That's what this sport's all about is, in those other professional V8s, NASCARs, I don't think you quite have that level of, operation between, drivers. And it's really cool that he can do something like that for me.
Now, all race car drivers need to have a day job. What's yours?
I'm an apprentice fitter and welder. Do a bit of everything, machining, a little bit of lathe work. I just kind of do whatever. I work at a place just across the road from here from the track that does maintenance on New South Wales trains. And I wake up 4:30 every morning and do that mostly. And then on the weekends I get to drive a race car. So hopefully one day I get to do this for my full-time job. I wouldn't mind waking up 4:30 in the morning for that.